And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of The Soul Table. I am RBD, running by the day. I'm tired, and I'm here with one of my favorite people in the world.
Ashley!
Goofball. You did the whole... I'm cool with that, all right?
Oh my God.
I done went peace up, A-Town.
Lovable gang signs.
It definitely was gang sign.
What?
Lovable gang sign. That's
This?
You worked in the daycare. You ain't gonna tell me you didn't.
Oh no.
No. Okay. All right. And we also are here with our usual cast. Uncle Mike, what's going on?
What's up, nieces and nephews?
He always be snooping. I just really wish one day he'd just say, hey, he ain't gonna do that. That's cool. That's cool. And we got our camera person, aka our editor. She's just the whole production team in herself. Hey, what's up now?
Period.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm punch grabbing. I see you.
It was I
love the punch grab. They be doing that. I don't know. Shit. You did like what you do last time. You said, ow. I was like,
I hit it with a period this time.
I know.
Listen.
I'm up here in all this damn orange looking like Tony the Tiger. I don't know what the fuck is going on with me today. This shit crazy.
No comment.
No, because it's like, it's distracted. I keep looking. I'm like, this shit.
All right.
Loud.
I draw. I got a cramp now. I'm fucking with you.
All right, so let me ask. This day one of your 30 day?
Yes. Oh, in case y'all didn't know, Ashley put me on a 30-day challenge. This is day one. And
let's get it.
Honestly, I think the first day when you said it, that should be day one. But no. That's cool.
I was setting ground rules, so I feel like that doesn't count. I'm setting the ground rules of what's to come.
She set them. Yeah.
Fit breakdown real quick.
So I have on a Supreme sweater. It's mohair. It's like a stretched out cotton ball, but I like it. I have a J. Crew t-shirt on with
oh my God.
I'm sorry. It's my eat alarm. I forgot to eat. I gotta eat. No, this is gonna sound. I got the alarm because my dad, like before he passed, he used to always call me and make sure I ate. So I set it for 2:00. 3. Yeah, 2:00 every single time to just set a reminder to eat. So even though I know I'm going to eat, it's just a reminder for my dad. That's all it is.
Love that.
And I have on some Nike pants, which Mike thought they was khakis. They're not golf pants. They just regular pants. They tie up. These bitches is comfortable. I have on Vans socks and my Colin Kaepernick Air Force Ones. It's not Black History Month yet, but it's always Black History Month.
Period.
You know.
Period.
It's always.
Period.
So I almost matched with her. I was going to put on Chicago stuff, but I just said I felt it. That's the connection we have at this point that I can't do.
Love that.
Ashley, what you got on? Check.
I'm wearing a Sneaker Snob t-shirt. Shout out to my girls. I think they're based out in Texas.
I like the name.
Yeah, Sneaker Snob. Yeah. They got some fire shit though.
Shit, yeah.
I'm wearing Levi's parachute pants and Mason Chateau Rouge twos. I'm a big twos girl, so a little poppy listening and sunglasses.
I'm just getting into twos.
Oh my God.
I have off-white twos. Never wore them. They're still in the box. But I wound up buying the, how you say bull name?
Ooh.
J
Balvin.
Yeah, I don't say it the right way, and he gets mad because when I say,
Balvin,
I say Blavin.
Blavin.
Oh my God!
Yeah, just not the name.
It's like that's not. Who the fuck is that? He called me one day. I said, I just got DJ Blavin. He was like, who the fuck is
who?
I was like,
nah, it's giving counterfeit.
It did. Yeah. I sent him the picture.
DH Gates, the DH Gates.
My son's shoes and my shoes, and he was like, that's Balvin.
Yeah.
Well,
the J Balvin.
I like Blavin because it sounds
J Blavin.
J Balvin.
Yeah, I just started getting into the twos, like for real. Like I don't know. It's just something like, all right, so H, who is the the president of Jordan, he loves the twos. He thinks it's the cleanest shoe Jordan has ever made. It has no logos on it. It's just the wings. That's just like Nike in the back and then the wings logo on the tab. And he just loves that shoe. He said it's like athletic luxury.
Yeah. So. The first shoe was Italian leather. Like you literally can't go wrong. But for me, I love twos because it was the shoe that really got me into sneakers. Like I wore Air Force Ones. I wore a couple pairs of New Balance. Like, yeah. But the two, I think, is what really got the ball rolling for me.
Okay.
And I was in, I don't want to date myself, but like 7th grade at the time. Okay. And that's kind of when like the ball started rolling.
Ball was rolling. Yeah. 7th grade. Yeah, twos. was never really high up on my list not until Virgil did it. I bought some for no. I'm lying. Don C. Don C.
Yeah, that was a good pack.
The royal blue ones, and then the
Rose.
It's Arctic Orange.
It's Arctic Orange.
Orange.
It's an orange
Yeah,
color.
those, yeah.
I bought them for my daughter, and I sent her to daycare. And the one teacher who was heavy in the shoes, and she was like, "You sending your daughter to school in $300 shoes?" I was like, "I didn't pay that much for them." I got them off. I forgot the name of the website. It's going down. It's defunct. But I wound up buying those. I bought them for because they just looked like they was a comfortable shoe. It looked girly.
No, they really are.
Had the little
They really
cross
are.
patterns. I was like, I'm gonna rock out with these. But
Yeah,
whatever.
they're mad comfortable.
They are seriously comfortable. Speaking of comfortable, how do you feel about these Air Max 1000s? Like they put out the silhouette. They were red, I believe.
They did red, white, and
Blue.
Yeah.
Blue pair.
Like
And a black pair. They have a black pair too.
I did see the black pair. I like them.
same.
I like them a lot.
Yeah.
It's
I'm not opposed to that red and that white.
It's giving me Wave Runner feelings. Like, no, you don't think so?
I'm not a fan.
You're not. How are you not a fan? You live in comfort.
I know. They remind me of like the Barbie heels that like the toy Barbie heels. That's what they remind me of.
Okay, all right, man. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Like
They do.
I'm not.
Damn.
I
No,
said-
I like what I saw for sure. Especially because their models that they did were all 3D printed.
Right.
I will say I'm a big Nike person. They're a little late with the 3D printing. There's a couple people that have been doing that for a few years now, but I think with like the new CEO, I think things are gonna start.
See, Elliot. And
Yeah.
You said it wouldn't work.
Yeah, I think
I didn't
things
say
are
it
gonna
wouldn't
start.
work. I just said it's just yet to be seen. We'll see. The concept of it I like. Just the actual
The 3D print or just the shape? Like, what is it?
Well, I do like the shape. I just don't like the fact that they don't lace. For one, I'm not a big fan of.
Like a slip on.
And I seen them on foot, and
You
it
put
was just
Crocs
like,
on.
I know, but I seen them on foot, and they don't look right.
You
to
have
me.
Salehis.
I know.
A multitude
Damn, now I wanna
of
see.
colors.
Damn.
Yeah, I seen them on foot. They just
Now I got to
look-
see them on foot. I think
look
that's
too
what
big.
gets me too, because
I don't need
the photos that people be putting out and the things that you be seeing be one way, and then once you see it on foot, you be like,
the top looks like there's too much of a gap for me,
okay.
so it just looks a little,
So
looks
you
a little
against
floppy.
caps?
Or you have dainty ankles.
I do.
You got little ankles?
Big calves and dainty ankles. Yeah.
You got little ankles?
No, I don't. I'm lying.
You got your leg.
You see my ankles right now. Stop playing with me, yo.
I'm just saying your calf shape like
Stop.
you
I got big calves too. Like yo, I'm Filipino. All right, I got Pacquiao.
You got
calves.
drumstick.
Like,
Please.
Like a drumstick.
I'll put some shit down.
Big legs.
I'll put some shit down.
He
said, "Stop playing with him."
Because my man been kicking
Stop
coconut
playing with
trees the whole beginning part of his life. That
Oh, but wait, that just made me think. So
was so racist.
it didn't make me think about that. I'm just to clear the air. I can't think of the shoe's name, but remember Jordan Childs. Like there was a photo of her, I think before Fashion Week, running around in a new Air Max silhouette. They finally dropped the name of the shoe. It's silver and black.
Look it up, Mike.
I can't think of the damn name to save my life.
Because he's faster with that, and I'm trying.
But I
I'm
need
trying
it.
to think.
Those I need.
Well, it'll be mailed to your
Those I
house in
need.
no time after you didn't set it, because I already know how this works out.
Not necessarily. You know, I might have to do a little hey.
No, I'll still hey.
Hey guys, if you see these and think of me.
Did see these?
Yeah.
turn around.
I gotta find the side view. There's a side view of them around.
Wait, let me see. I'm trying to think who. I don't know if
He
it's
said a
Complex
side view.
posted.
But there is a side view of them.
Yeah, it's Complex. Somebody recently posted like the shoe. It's literally coming out soon. I feel like,
Okay,
if I'm not mistaken.
so
There's not a name for them though. Hold on.
No, they all of that info is out now. I
so
think.
is it because you saw now? If you
Air Max Muse.
Yes,
if you would have saw those shoes without Jordan,
without her,
Childs,
absolutely. No shade, no tea. Love what she does every 4 years. I'm one
Hey,
of those
yo.
people. I'm yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Every 4 years, I'm tuning into what the girls are doing. I don't
right.
need it because Jordan Childs had it. I think the shoe is fire.
no, I was just saying you said on foot, so I was just looking at that. I wasn't
No,
saying the
like
celebrity.
literally, even like the shots that we were seeing and the clips that we saw beforehand, before like we actually had a name and stuff. I'm like, nah, what is this? What is this?
I don't. So for me personally, when it comes to that, like the Air Max, when I saw that, I said, all right, that's dope. And I was like, okay, 3D print. All right, that's dope. In itself, I said, well, it's giving me Yeezy Wave Runners.
Okay, I can see that.
I'm like, I don't need to see my foot or see a foot in shoe. It don't help me another way. Like, I'm not that person. Like, all right. So I saw this. This is gonna sound strange. I saw this dress. It was a Jordan dress, and had Jordan like jumping from the foul line on the dress, printed out, sold at Nike. It was a button-down dress. I just saw the actual dress itself, not on a person. I just saw it and said, "Oh man, that look nice on my daughter." Now, when I bought it, put it on her, left the dress open, put tights on underneath her. That's where I'm at with it. I don't need you to give me a visual or anything. If you send me just the shoe, I'm like, I'm on it.
Clothes, I don't need that for, but well, it depends on what the item is. Sometimes I need to see how it's going to fall. But for shoes, sometimes it definitely helps me kind of get a better visual. But like I said, the photos that we normally see, like when they're first talking about releasing and things like that, sometimes the lighting is off, the colors aren't the same. Yeah, like all of those things to me play a part in my final decision process. Like sometimes I could see a shoe and I'm like, I could see where they're going with this, but I might need to see it on foot before I make my final.
That was me with the
once I see it on foot, I'm like, all right.
Alma Maneris, the 95s. I didn't like them at first. And so
you need to see it on foot.
And so I actually seen that they have like a reflective, they're like a reflective, like a 3M. Like,
and sometimes the sole photos don't capture that. You need to see it on foot.
Ken, shout out to Ken. He showed me like the actual I think it was a YouTube tutorial, not like a YouTube like review or whatever. And then he actually bought them, and I seen them in person. I was like, these are ridiculous.
Sometimes on foot helps for sure.
So going into a sneaker store right now and you've seen them, you still having that same reserve? I'm not.
That shoe?
Yep.
No, I would definitely get the shoe, but if it's one of those options, like if I have the option to try it on, I might try it on. Sometimes it's sizing play. I need to just kind of figure out. Some shoes are cut different. We all know that. But if it's one of those shoes where I'm like, damn, like I could really see me wearing it with this, and this, I'm not waiting. I don't need to wait.
Okay. So
but I feel like I said, photos and videos are different from me actually being able to go see it in person or like having it in hand.
Okay. So for clarity, for the Air Max 1000, you need.
No, I said I like those.
You did say that.
Yeah.
I
seen them on foot, and I don't like them on foot.
Okay. See?
I don't.
See?
So maybe it's the wrong foot. They had narrow ankles. You don't got narrow ankles. You can kick a tree down.
He did have some narrow ankles.
There you go. The ratio is off.
We need a better model.
But the ratio is off. All
no,
right,
but it's like everyone, functions a little differently when it comes to on foot, whether,
I'm just making sure because the designer, like in my opinion, it put obviously a lot into the design in itself, and just to create that concept, I like it. So seeing it on foot would only make me. I would try to replicate. This is probably why I don't do it, because I would try to replicate how that is being worn. I wouldn't try to go another direction with it, even though I eventually would. But it would be more so I'm putting sweatpants on with these bitches. That's how I see it. So, like leading into that with the designer is like Sam Smith. I don't know if you know Steve Smith. Steve Smith. I'm sorry, Steve Smith. Mm-hmm. Steve Smith. He used to be a designer for Yeezy. He is credited with designing the Yeezy Boost 700, the Yeezy Foam Runner. That's why I said that shoe looked like it.
Yeah.
He also worked at New Balance, Adidas, Fila, and Nike before joining that Adidas team.
I didn't know he was at New Balance before that.
Yeah.
Same.
I didn't really go too deep in that because I know that's a rabbit hole for me. You're not working rabbit holes. So just understanding that. But, why he left Yeezy, he said Yeezy was going crazy. Apparently, in my mind, he got fired because when they were ordering lunch or something like that, he didn't order what he ordered. And he was like, fuck you, you ain't part of this team. Everybody was getting sandwiches, but you want to get the rib.
Oh, brother.
Shit like that. Like, people like that. But, like, do you think, because he signed with, he signed with Crocs now. Yeah. Like, he went to Crocs. Seems like that's a move. Like, I'm not saying he's what is he doing for Crocs? He's I think he's a creative director.
Creative lead or something like that.
Lead director, creative director. What does that mean for Crocs? How's that looking for Crocs?
I'm not opposed to it, especially.
Remember, he's responsible for the Yeezy.
Oh, those two?
Doja's gonna come back.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
Yep,
Yeah.
Doja's gonna come
Oh my God. No, but it's like you mentioned foam runners as well, right? So I'm not 100% opposed as to see what he can do with Crocs, because we have seen Crocs giving a little more space to collaborators and like people that come from these
Not just the
creative
giblets.
spaces. Yeah, so it's like Salehi, for example, had his run with Crocs and being able to take the clog and do whatever he's going to do with it. So I'm kind of excited to see what that's going to look like for Crocs.
Because Leahy disrespected the shit out of Crocs when he made his Crocs. It was like, y'all trash.
This is what's supposed to be.
Like,
It
yeah.
came with the sport mode tab that you never use. He's the only person I know that.
I wear mine. My
alright.
Salehi's in sport mode.
Thank you.
I mean, sport. So it's just me.
That's the way you're supposed to wear
my
them. though.
regular Crocs, I don't wear in sport mode.
I would never do that.
But the Salehis,
you're supposed to wear
yeah.
them like that.
I
The sport mode, the strap is too floppy. First off, to be putting
It
it.
don't
In the
move.
front,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel
you
like
can tighten that down.
it's not going to lay properly on the
feel
front
like
of the
it
shoe.
Well, maybe I got a
Well, I
wide
need to
ass
see
foot.
it. I need to see it.
Y'all need to see it on foot. That's what it is. Y'all need to see it on foot. And you know what? I'm gonna send pictures.
Yeah, I just feel like the way that the strap is made and the way that the front of the shoe is, I feel like putting that piece, it doesn't look right.
I
Whereas you know how it is on a regular Croc, it just sits properly.
I
right there.
took mine off at one point, like because you can take that off. It's just a Velcro.
strap?
Yeah,
It slides
Velcro,
off.
yeah.
But and then it just looks like a loafer, and then that's just weird.
I don't like that.
Why you just doing the most?
Because I try shit. I experiment.
Stop.
I told you. I want to see what I just want to see what it's like. And then I was walking outside. I'm going to get my trash cans. My neighbor's looking at me funny. I already looking
Now
at me
your
funny
now
anyway.
your shoe back there and you up there.
Yep. But I'm not in sport mode. I just thought, let's try something a little different.
Please don't.
I'm just saying. So I like Sam at Crocs because Steve. I keep thinking.
You keep thinking of the singers. You keep thinking of the
I
singers.
definitely keep thinking of the singer.
Won't you?
I don't know why.
Stay with me.
Yo, first of all,
That's
that
who you
man
thinking
is
about.
a songbird.
Yeah.
Let
Listen,
that man
that's a
be.
Voice
fact.
of an angel.
That he is.
That's a fact.
He is.
He's the male of devil.
He don't do that. Let him have his own category.
Thank you.
Don't do that.
We here. We
I like Adele. We all here. Don't keep me out the loop. Shit. I think it's gonna be good for him because again, him making the Yeezy foam runner, he knows his way around obviously 3D modeling. So I think whatever he's going to allow to be designed, because he's probably not really creating shit.
Right.
Whatever he's going to allow to be designed is going to be a reflection of that. So for you to create that and that shit sell out the way it did,
Right, people went crazy.
People went crazy. I know when I seen them, I didn't like them, and then it wasn't until because people they were like too high up, too big, and they weren't wearing the right clothes with them. Like you see dudes with skinny jeans on and foam runners, and your foot look like his like clown shoes or goofy shoes or whatever. But then you see a kid wearing like baggy sweatpants, baggy pants, and you start to see the way the runners are supposed to be wearing
The vision,
and you're like, I can support that. I'm going to buy these for my kids. I'm going to do this. I'm going to buy these for myself. And also too with the slides, has something to do with the slides. I think he's going to exercise more fashion and comfortability because he's probably one of the few people that actually knows how to do that.
Yeah.
So are y'all
tying it too?
Are y'all thinking strictly slip on that he'll be having his hand in? Because Soleil was doing the policies.
I think he's going to give more. Soleil he got carte blanche. You ain't even got to ask him. He submitted. You sell it. You buy it. He on a different wave, so he probably leaving him alone. But you're probably going to be able to bring more people in. Shit, maybe be a backdoor for Ye if you get his shit together. I said what I said.
Big if.
I said if. I stretched.
Big if.
I reached.
Yeah.
That
was a big reach.
I know. Need somebody to be on my side. You and me. I ain't gonna hit you with the West moves.
Oh my God, big reach for sure.
So, like, since this is completely off topic. Since Steve Smith left Yeezy, right? Because now he's his own entity and he's going off on his own tangent. Whatever he's gonna do. We don't know. Do you think Ye is gonna suffer from his loss of Steve Smith? Because I think he will.
And what models? You said 750 Wave Runner.
He did the 700 Booth foam runners. What else? He did 700's in itself right there. You can just stop right there. Them motherfuckers when they first came out, everybody was on them, right? And then they keep
both versions, version 1 and 2.
Yeah. So that's him. So
maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't do it all. You can't. You can't.
And his current state of mind. No.
Because that
I think he's definitely going to suffer. And I think it's going to be one of those things where, like, because they worked so closely together, I don't know. I feel like they both might miss each other at some point. But if we're talking about the suffering aspect of it, then I think it will be more so from Kanye's end.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it does. It does.
Yeah.
It's clarity is best. I can get that. I think like, all right, so we'll put it this way. With Ye out the way, that leaves room for other designers to really step up.
Yeah.
Like Jerry Lorenzo. And Adidas, they obviously trying to turn him into Ye. I know. Oh, I heard the dice. What you got?
The dice.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
No. I'm going to stop right there.
No, go ahead.
Because I know. Nope, we here now.
I'm listening.
There was some controversy.
There was some controversy. What was the controversy?
Huh?
Mm-hmm. What was the controversy? Talk to me nice.
The what is it? The Field Negro hoodie that he recently shared. Oh, let me actually grab my phone.
Yeah, go ahead. You do that.
Let me give it amateur hour. Leaving my phone over there, y'all.
What you got, huh? What you got?
Child, but wait, let me tell y'all real quick.
Well, Auntie about to show up. I can feel it. She like, child, please.
So I believe this was yesterday. Jerry Lorenzo posted in a hoodie with the words Field Negro on the back. And the caption of the post, which is now deleted, he says, the coming together and cohesion of matter or dimensions under the influence of gravitation to form a larger being. I'm more comfortable in the fields with him on the throne. His vision is always higher than mine. It's never about the one thing or the one person. The magic always happens in the process. In the collective, this is a fundamental truth we live by. I'm in the field, not these keyboards. And then he doubled down on it and he posted on his story. And I think he literally said the same thing about I'm in the field, not these keyboards.
I'm in the field.
First of all, is he biracial or like, that's one.
I know he.
In the field, not in the comments. That's what he said.
His dad was a baseball manager, so I'm assuming he's Dominican. That's fucked up, right? That's fucked up.
But also doing something like that for one ahead of the presidency that is to come, it is insane. It's absolutely insane if we're talking about it. Where you're going. So that's one thing. But then also within that same collection, he is releasing shirts that literally say on them.
So where do you? Hold on now. It's three different. Fear gods. So you got fear God. You got.
He ain't fearing God that much.
Okay. I'm just saying because I don't think it's going to be on fear God athletics because Adidas has already been in hot water as it is.
It's got to be the
no.
Fear
you talking about
not
just
the essentials?
Could you imagine a white person with a shirt that say "nigga" on the front?
Listen, they're wearing denim tears. And you know what denim tier the symbol is?
I was gonna say that, and I feel
it's a cotton wreath.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
I
get that.
I kind of feel
I get that. I didn't say I support it. I just said I get it.
I feel like he's piggybacking off of Tremaine Emory in it.
Because in one of his last collections, he made like a chicken wing necklace or some shit?
Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing here? What are we talking about for real?
I mean, it's chicken wings. Let's start there. Niggas like chicken wings.
But that's the problem. Like, it's the fact that people are literally so hell bent on connecting the two. Like, it's a stereotype. It's a trope.
So we have a lot of collaborators who have, and even big brands have gone out and been borderline offensive, but just missed the mark. Now, I don't think Jared missed the mark. I don't think he unintentionally missed the mark. I know he did that on purpose. So you got like Jeremy Scott. Remember when he had the Adidas with the monkey on the front with the white T-shirt? Then you had
barely.
You had the Adidas with the shackles on the back. You remember that? They had the shackles. You had to put the shackle on, put them on.
Yeah.
Sleeve shoes.
Yeah.
Then you go a little bit bigger brand. Well, not a little bit, hella a lot bigger brand. And you go to Gucci when they made the
sweater, the sweater,
the turtleneck.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the lips.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't just that. I think they made a pocketbook that had like no. There was a sweater with the lips. I'm gonna leave it that way. And shit like that. But a lot of that, I'm not saying there's no subconscious behind it. There's because you got to get past a bunch of clearing before that shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, with him, he don't have that. That's just him, not the Adidas side. And then I got to go through clearing over there.
Yeah.
But the actual Fear of God stuff, he can do that. Ye can now.
Yeah, that's where it's coming from.
Right. So
but
that's
also, I just find it weird. Like I said, ahead of the presidency that's coming, but also, sir.
Oh, that shit went left.
Feel Negro, baby, you. That's not you.
Well, the beginning of that whole shit was right after the next day after the election. Was my favorite part. Was when the monkeys broke free. The 40 monkeys.
Oh yeah.
That was my favorite day. I said, "Oh, this is
Planet of the Apes is loading.
This is it.
Planet of the Apes is loading.
This is it." I was like, I literally woke up, texted my mom. It begins. I was so happy. I was like, "Keep it coming, keep it coming." I was like, "We asked for this, so I'm cool with it at this point." Like,
where was that at?
Who's we asked for it?
Was it in California or New York?
No, it was. I think it was Virginia. It was on this side.
Virginia?
It was on the east side. I don't know.
So they can make their way here.
Yeah.
It's giving Planet of the Apes.
You see Planet of the Apes? They was swinging from tree to tree.
It's all right, y'all. I'm gonna do 30 days of apocalyptic fits because it's loading. I already know what my apocalyptic style is.
All right.
I already know what my style is.
Well, I'm down. No haircut, just whole beard growing. This is as far as it's going for me. I got a bottle. Wes, you got a bottle?
I got a bottle.
Uncle Mike, you got a bottle?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody, y'all need to get a bottle. Go to supplement.com, get you a bottle, or click the link in our bio. And once you do that, before you get to checkout, type in promo code The Soul Table for 20% off. You know what's up. These hearts, man. when you do that, put the heart floats up, all that, like dream it out, whatever you got to do. Because
put the harps in the back.
Yep, I want the harps. I want angels.
Imagine.
I want all of that in there.
Imagine.
I was raised with a question, like not too long ago. It was not piggybacking off yours, but just a thought. Like, where would Adidas be if Jordan had signed with Adidas? I think you can't say Adidas in the same sentence twice, but I did. If Jordan would have signed with Adidas, where would Adidas be? Would it be at the forefront? Would it be at the top? Like, would it be the go-to brand? Because Nike is that person. Would Adidas be that person? You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Why not?
I feel like I just had this conversation too. I think Jordan. Hold on.
He was a super beast. First of all, his mom was.
I don't know if it's so much like about him, cause like the ones and the twos did fine for their release. I feel like the uptick is when the threes came, and that was to Tinka.
Well, the designs got better. I think the first ones did well because that's when they started their campaigns. I'm not saying Jordan was the first campaign, but he was the campaign. So when it went, when the bands, when the breads came out, you couldn't wear them in the game. Jordan was getting fined $5,000 every game. Nike was paying that fine for him. And they were like, you can't get these shoes. He's just dribbling the ball, and he's like panning all the way, like from his shoes all the way up, then back out. So you see that, and he's like, damn, I got to get those. Those are something I got to have, which leads to, Yachty and his shoes just doubling over and doing all sorts of kind of shit.
Yeah, I don't think Adidas would have been it though. Like, I feel like they're doing much better now, especially with what the AE1 is doing. But I just don't see it. I just don't see it for them. So
you don't see Adidas taking that spot, that go-to spot, because Nike's a go-to.
I don't know.
You don't think you think Nike's a go-to?
Yeah, Nike's definitely a go-to.
I feel like, I don't know, also because I might slightly be biased because I'm definitely a Nike Jordan person. Like, I have...
But you wouldn't be if it was Adidas. You'd be just an Adidas person.
Not necessarily, because it's like, when it comes to like innovation, silhouette, and style, in my opinion, Nike Jordan tops that.
Right.
Like, tops it. So for me, there's not there's no Adidas shoe that I find so interesting, whether innovation, it doesn't speak to me the same way that a Nike or a Jordan shoe does.
Well, all right. So, paint devil's advocate. You put all the same
The devil
resources.
don't need no advocates.
He does. He
No, he doesn't.
He needs backing. He needs support. And I'm going to support him right now. And what I'm trying to say is, if you put Nike and Adidas, Adidas and Nike spot, put them here, and they got the same exact resources, like the innovation, like the air, all that shit. You put all that there.
I don't think the shoes would have been like.
I think they would have, basically because everybody would have wanted to do that, because it wasn't until
Because they
Jordan
want to
did
be
it.
like Mike.
I still drink Gatorade because of it. And I ain't played no football in about 10 years. I'm serious. Okay. What you think, Mike?
I don't know. Nike's synonymous with winning, so I think Nike.
But Adidas was that.
I think Nike needed Mike. I'm trying to. I might agree. I think Mike absolutely brought Nike to another level.
He did.
Made Nike the go-to shoe
because you thought if you put these Nikes on, you would play like that.
It was synonymous with winning.
Right.
People feel like winners.
So at first the top was Converse, so they had Magic and Bird, right? And they had Bernard and
Bernard King.
And we saw what them shoes look like.
Yeah. But
we saw what the shoes look like.
They was trash. They was.
So
it was just colorways, but they went by player colorways. They didn't go by actual style of the sneak. So Mike.
But that's the thing. So if Nike had they had Peter Moore, Tinker, all of that kind of stuff, right? I don't see Adidas having that same, like the drive or like the pathway to do it. I don't see it.
I hear you, and I'm all right. So I see where y'all coming from, and you're basically saying they weren't that innovative enough to allow people
at the start. No,
do that. All right.
No, I don't. It's like if Nike had a ball rolling, right?
Yeah. You and this ball rolling. 7th grade got the ball rolling. Go ahead.
But if they had the ball rolling already in terms of like the style of shoes, like the silhouette, all of that kind of stuff, bringing Jordan in was literally just something to take it to the next level. Like that's literally just what it is.
All right, I can take that. You can take that. You take that.
I think they needed each other. It was very much a half Arnold Palmer situation, half and half.
Oh,
yep.
Here you go with the heart.
Yep.
It's just so fitting.
Oh man,
it's just so fitting.
To get in the gang, this is a heart in the
no,
heart.
Literally, you know,
it just worked. Heartbeats.
It just worked.
I gotta come up with something on my own or something. I don't know.
I'm screaming.
Do something with my hands because she just came out with it. All right, you got it. Can't even argue that point. So, in conclusion, with that is no for y'all. Well, Mike, you halfway on my side, but you kind of not. You kind of sided with Ashley.
I don't think they would have been.
All right. Your point is valid. I just looked at it from the resources standpoint because I'm not saying paint the same picture and whatever happened, for, Mike first designer to leave because he left initially. And then, he gets with Tinker and Tinker just fucking destroys everything because them threes, when they came out.
Stupid.
It was like, this motherfucker put elephant print.
Stupid.
On the tip of a shoe, and we going out here to play ball in this, and then he dunks from a foul line with the white ones on, and you're like, oh shit, I got to get these joints.
Yep.
So, totally understand, I totally get it. I'm good with it. I'm good with what you said. There's nothing else on that level. Just, you smart. Not that I thought you was dumb. I just thought.
I said
I thought I was going to win that one. I got to take the knee. I'll take the knee. I'll take the knee. Mike, you ain't going to add nothing to it?
No.
Why not?
She won.
How you figure? No, because now you decided. I think we ain't gonna play the woman game.
No, she won.
Okay.
No, I mean,
so I gotta go home and just like, she beat me.
Nah, sneakers is a boys' industry.
I don't
supposedly. So I gotta be able to hold my own.
I like women in the sneaker industry.
Yeah, shout out to the girls.
The girls right now is killing it, especially with the NIL deals. Like, oh my god.
Shout out to the girls.
I ain't gonna get into that, but I don't know what Juju got, but for you to get that while you're still in college.
Yeah, she
nice. But it's like, even like speaking outside of like the NIL deals and like the college girls, it's like the girls in the sneaker community that really be getting to it.
Yeah. Well,
shout out to the girls.
Yeah, all of them.
It's not even like Vashti level. Like, shout out to Vashti, of course, the Aleli Mays. Like, that's my girl. Love her down.
I love her.
But like the girls that are still like accessible within reach within a community. Like, yeah, maybe we should do an episode on that one day. Shout out the girls.
Plan.
We can do that.
Light bulb. Bing.
Ding,
What?
ding, ding.
We can do that.
Yeah, shout out the girls.
Don't Black History Month. I'm just
Oh, no, save it for March. Women's History Month.
You go.
how do y'all get a history? We don't even get Dudes History Month.
Every day is
Every
Man's
day is
History
Man's
Month.
History.
Wow, that's wild.
Every
If a dude
day
say
is
that,
man's
this
history.
is my month. I invented the camera stands. All this, like, we can't stand on none of that.
And I'm going to be like,
Did you really?
sit your ass down in
Did
the
you
back.
really? Okay.
Sit down.
Shit.
But yeah, every day is Man's History. Shout out to the girls.
That's wild.
Shout out to the girls.
That's crazy. You hear Black History Month, Women History Month.
Oh, yes. Shout out to, we get the twofer. I get the benefits of both.
like Pride Month.
And they back to back.
Pride Month.
Jordan shit.
Pride Month is what, in June? That's cool. They got it. And even though, Juneteenth is, I thought that would be the new Black History, and they would get, February.
Oh, no, it'd be
You gotta
pissing me
start
off
somewhere.
because why everybody got off on Juneteenth. I don't like that. I ain't going to hold you. I don't like that.
Send them to work.
Yup. I don't like that.
That's wild.
I said what I said. I don't like that.
Then if that's the case, you should feel the same way, have that same energy on Martin Luther King Day. Hey, go back to work. We marched for this. You ain't do nothing to get this. We're going
But
ahead.
no, like when they be like, "Oh yeah, the company is off," I'd be like, "Why your whole company off?" Why? I'm like, "Why it's not just you?"
I show up to work late. Like, I dare you to say something.
Yeah.
Granted, we used to get off Yom Kippur and shit
Put
like
these
that.
bitches on and show up to work late.
Screaming. They already know what type of timing you on. When he walk in,
Why you got on all black?
Well,
Why
I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, and he's black, and I'm black, y'all.
Y'all I'm watching CB4 tonight. Immediately after we leave.
screaming. Walking in, power to you, my brother.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I thought you was also going to hit the... If you'd have hearted out on this one, I got him walked out. I promise
Wait,
you.
did you do this?
No, I did. I did the...
Okay, we're gonna work on that. It's this.
You do gang signs with yours.
This is not gang signs.
Is this super hard? Because I'm using my whole hand.
Oh my God, it's giving millennial.
I got
It's giving
monkey
millennial.
hands.
It's giving millennial. Oh my God. That's why I stopped doing that.
I'm just saying.
Kids be calling you old when you do that.
Okay. All right. And that right there, Mike, before we conclude this, you got anything to add to this to close this out?
Of course. Make sure your soul is cleaner than an Air Force One, and keep your pockets fatter than an SB tongue.
Amen.
All right, bro. All right.
I ain't gonna listen. Amen.
Enough is
That's a
goddamn-
word.
There you go.
I don't even know when you got the
Amen.
time to write these, because you know what? That concludes another episode of the Soul Table. From my table to your table, I'm Evan.
Ashley.
Uncle Mike.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.